I've got it. You've lost it. I've got it. I've lost it. No, I have not lost it. I've got it. The Lord is not my shepherd. I'm bare bones broadcasting Norway. The Lord is not my shepherd, and I'll not tolerate it. I'm a better man than David ever hoped to be. How dare you yelling, the Lord is my shepherd, when he's nothing but a unleavened bread stealing? How will you get into the unleavened bread? Holy, out there, the little mongrel. Arr, matey. The Lord was Saul's shepherd. Why'd you kill him? That's out. No, I don't buy it. I demand the Lord my shepherd. I'm a better man David ever hoped to be. Want a that? Far more genuine. Far more sanctioned. Far more bloodline. Everything compared. David, I am the king of the Jews, and I wouldn't be bothered with the teeny little neighborhood of Israel. How are you? When it comes to Jew, I care about you, not Israel. Planet? Ah, I got a cosmos. Want to sacrifice something? How about Israel? Oh, Ted, say that. Whoa, Ted, say that. Boozy, hoogie, hoogie. Anything that wrestles with an angel is an idiot. Run him off. Who's better watch it? Woo-hoo. That ain't nothing. I'll bring out all your sacred remarks of all your religions and say the same. I want you to know, as the king of the Jews, I'll tear the so-called sacred of this religion to shreds. Now, let's get started with yours. Because I find yours just as full of hops, all the way through Hindu. Want to bet? Want to get started? Hey, Al-Qaeda, want to get started? You are on top of so much hot air, Al-Qaeda, it is astounding! You look like the tip of a hot air balloon going, woo! I know what I'd like to do. Just isolate you, and no one gets to trade with you at all. I agree. You need isolated. You have a way of living that you don't need to trade with anybody forever and ever. Amen. You could live alone, fine. Fine! I'd build a wall around you, and everywhere you are, and that'd be it. And nobody allowed in, and nobody allowed out. Bye-bye. You don't need money. You've got everything you need. You don't need anything. You can do all you've done it ancient for thousands of generations, and you don't need anybody. Bye-bye. Only this much I tell you. With one exception to that, every child born there that wants to leave is allowed to leave, and you're not allowed to touch that child and say no. You keep breeding. And the child has to be well aware of what's going on outside that wall, as well as what's going on inside it, and able to compare both. And anyone that wants to walk out of there is allowed to. Do you understand? The wall is to keep you in, Al-Qaeda, and keep everyone else away from you. Anyone else is allowed to get out, and no one is allowed to go back in there, ever, because you live there. Period. When it's your territory and no one's ever going to bother you. You don't need anybody and no one needs you. You are an island, Al-Qaeda. You are an absolute island. You remind me of England. If I had my way, I'd ship you to England. I'd round every one of you up, and it's very possible. You are all baloney. I'd round you up and send you straight to England. And there I would build a wall. Or just move Africa and sit Africa on top of all of you. Like what should happen. All the tribes of Africa move to England. Just for 5 minutes, please. And this guy gonna go like this. Please. And you can get along on Al-Qaeda. You and Israel, I would put there together. Every European Jew that wants to go to Israel, I would send you to England first. And then move Africa on top of you and just kind of... especially with your history. I would do it with your history and jam it in your ears so it haunts you day and night. I'd do that. Because you're cruel. That's why. Die, cruel. All cruel on the planet. Die right now. Die in your mind. And let it stink out your ears. Okay? That done. You're lucky I don't know how. But by God, you'd be sure be at my door in the next minute. I'm going to hear the knocks. Like in a John Wayne movie.